back with another D&D movie time, and today we are going to be watching Shanghai Noon. I don't believe Cora's ever seen this movie before, but I think she'll have a lot of fun with it. I don't know if you've ever seen Owen Wilson before. He might have been in some small roles of things we've watched. I do know you've kind of, sort of seen a Jackie Chan movie before. He was the monkey in the Kung Fu Panda series movies.
Oh, by the way, have you reviewed this on the channel yet?
No, but you've watched them. I don't know if there's been any other Jackie Chan movies you've seen. I don't know if you've seen Rush Hour or not. At least we haven't for the channel. So this might be your first Jackie Chan movie.
Nuh-uh. We're on Kung Fu Panda, like you said.
But we didn't watch it for the channel. And like in Kung Fu Panda, he just does the voice of the monkey. I don't think you've actually seen him, like, in a role. Owen Wilson, I don't think you've seen in a role either, but he might have had a small part in some movie we've watched. But anyways, so we're going to go ahead and check this out. When we come back, what do you think the title Shanghai Noon means?
Shanghai Noon?
What do you think Shanghai is? Do you know what Shanghai means?
No, I just thought it was a name. I didn't thought actually.
Well, it is a name. Do you know what for?
I don't know.
It's a name of a city in China.
This is why I would never finish Chinese, people.
Why?
Because I do not understand the language of the Chinese.
Well, that's because you don't live in China.
And I never will.
Oh, this movie does have Lucy Liu, who you've seen previously in Kill Bill. And it has Xander Berkeley in it.
We haven't seen Kill Bill since I was like, what, 7, 8?
Okay, your point. You've still seen it. You remember Lucy Liu? The one, the girl, the ninja girl?
That was trying to kill Bill?
Well, no. She was the Asian girl. In the first movie, the one who said silly rabbit, tricks are for kids.
Nuh-uh. Other people
Yeah, she did say it.
Other people said it.
Not in that movie. Only she said it. Anyways. It also has Xander Berkeley, who you'll remember from the first 3 seasons of 24. Or was it 2? I think it was 2. First 2 seasons of 24. He was also, recently we watched Air Force One. He was the traitor in Air Force One.
Duh.
So, alright, we're going to jump into this. Visit the Old West. See how Cora likes a good Western movie. Especially one that's a comedy with action. So, we will see you all after the movie.
Bye.
In a forbidden city, a princess has been kidnapped and taken to America.
Welcome, Princess Pepe.
But a warrior has been sent 5,000 miles to bring her back.
How? 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 Will you?
Now, stay. The only help he can find
Reach for the sky, ladies and gentlemen!
is an outlaw.
Do exactly as I do it. Yeah!
Who's no help at all.
Alright, I'll do it. Do what? Help you rescue Princess Pee-Pee.
Hey,
We are partners. Shake on it. You're not in the East, okay? You're not in China. This is the West. You still got 10 seconds to come out of there. Give us a minute. Are you crazy? I hate you.
No, but you're getting really close.
Ow, stop. Come on, we're men. We're not piñatas.
Jackie Chan. Owen Wilson.
Come on, be the boy. You can do it. Oh, no, he's gonna kill you.
And Lucy Liu. The Old West meets the Far East.
1, 2, 3.
Shanghai Noon.
My name's John Wayne. John Wayne?
John Wayne.
That's a terrible cowboy name.
Alright, so we just finished Shanghai Noon. What was this movie about, Cora?
So basically, a Chinese princess goes to America and
she kind of goes willingly, but she's also kind of kidnapped. Like, she's kidnapped, but she doesn't realize it until she's in America. But she's actually trying to run away to America. Right?
yeah, it's like you're running away with your boyfriend, but as soon as you get out, your boyfriend kidnaps you.
Yep. Kind of like what happened to Kim in the first season of 24. At first she thought she was just going out partying with her friend and some boys, but by the end of it, it turned into they were actually hired to kidnap Kim and her friend. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, princess is kidnapped, then what happens? What do the Chinese do?
So basically, 4 people, one of them they for some reason hate, but they still let
John Wayne.
Yeah. I can't anymore.
Anyways, keep going. And what happens to John Wayne? Can you sit up?
I can't. What's his name? John Wayne.
Because they wanted to make it sound close to the actor's name, John Wayne.
I know.
So it's supposed to be a joke. And does John Wayne meet anybody?
Yeah.
Who does he meet?
A cowboy that robs trains.
What's his name? Roy O'Bannon.
Roy O'Bannon.
And what happens to Roy O'Bannon? He gets betrayed.
Yeah, he gets betrayed by supposedly a new guy, but you can't trust anyone from Texas, because he's from Texas. I don't know why.
And what do they do to him when they betray him?
They buried this dude. They basically buried his entire body, but they still left the head.
And John Wayne finds him. Right? And what's he do?
He gives him chopsticks to unbury him after he tells him the wrong way.
So then what happens? Does he make it to Carson City where he's trying to go?
Enough.
Why?
He gets to some Indians. Some
And they don't understand him. And he gets married. Right?
Yeah.
Actually, I'd take the Indian woman. She is prettier than Lucy Liu.
For the last time, which would not be for the last time. Sanji! 100% Sanji! We got
Sanji would like both of them. Sanji would be into both of them.
I still do not get you 100% Sanji.
Okay, if you say so. I'm probably more like Brooke. Anyways, continue on. So, John Wayne gets married to an Indian girl, goes to where Roy told him, and he ends up in the wrong place. But does he meet anybody in this town?
Why?
Yep, Roy unburied himself with the chopsticks.
I'm surprised, like, how do you bury yourself?
Then they get arrested, right?
Uh-huh.
And what does John do then?
I know it, but I just can't. You say it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
He pees on his shirt and uses it to bend the bars.
Yeah.
He said wet shirt not break, not pee shirt bend bars. So then with a little extra help, they end up breaking out, right? And then they end up making their way to Carson City. Jackie Chan, or John, gets a makeover. So he looks like a real cowboy. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And while they're exploring Carson City, a marshal shows up looking to kill Roy and John. Because they're both wanted men.
And if you ever watched One Piece, basically John or no, not
Roy.
John. Yeah, Roy acts like literally Luffy. As soon as he found out, he got wanted.
Yep. Except he was upset that they wanted more for John's character, John, than they did for him. Because he was only 500. But John was worth 1,000.
Yeah, and he's Chinese, and all he did was a sidekick.
So the princess gets threatened that if she tries to run away, they'll kill one person every hour until she returns. Because a Chinese guy that used to be a part of the Imperial Guard is actually running this little train building yard where they're building tracks for trains.
Unwillingly.
And John and Roy, they get captured again, this time by the marshal, and they're going to be hanged. But then what happens?
John does the little...
He has a Jack Sparrow moment
Yeah.
and causes a Jack Sparrow escape.
Da 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 Okay, stop.
Alright. So, rounding it out, we finally make it to the end. And all these bad guys and all the good guys finally make it to the church with the gold and the princess. And they all start fighting each other for the gold or the princess. Or both. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And who wins? Basically, the good guy.
Yeah.
Right? So John ends up with the princess, and Roy ends up with John's wife, the Indian girl. I mean, Roy ends up with her. So, but alright, that is going to go ahead and wrap up this portion. When we come back, we will give our final scores and thoughts. See you all in a minute.
Bye.
For thousands of years, the world has been protected by the Guardian of Light, or as he is more commonly known, Santa Claus. Over the centuries, factors such as fear and prejudice, greed and jealousy, misunderstandings, betrayal and war have segregated most humans from the magical world of elves, fairies, wizards, and the like. This has resulted in many misconceptions and generalizations of the true nature of Santa and his world.
This 6-book series by Sean Connaughton begins as the current of a long series of guardians is murdered by a group of monstrous enemies recently escaped from an enchanted South Pole prison. These creatures are loyal to the darkness, an evil force determined to exterminate the light in order to enslave all creatures of the world.
Shane Connor, an average young man, suddenly finds himself being trained as the new guardian. As he adapts to his new life among fantastic creatures, he goes on an adventurous quest with a legendary wizard for the ultimate weapon to use against the darkness, and faces murderous enemies like Rasputin, Morgana Le Fay, Krampus, and many more.
Along with his best friend Joe Gomez, Shane encounters politics, history, mysterious murders, new loves, his own hidden past, and racial dynamics among the fantasy races that turn out to be all too real. Their adventures reveal the true nature of the world and challenge the current state of how all races interact.
This series expertly melds myths, legends, history, faiths, folklore, and secret societies into a fascinating, cohesive, comprehensive world of wonder and magic.
From Atlantis to Olympus, from Hades to the moon, and from broomstick races to Christmas deadlines, join the new Santa Claus on his amazing journey. But beware! Will Shane's quest achieve his ultimate goal of destroying the darkness and preserving the light of the world? Or is he actually playing right into a plot by dark forces that will result in his, and our, ultimate doom?
So make your list and check it twice for the Guardian of Light book series. Download your audiobook or ebook today from Audible, Amazon, or iTunes.
Alright, Cora, starting with you. Shanghai Noon, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give this?
100 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. This movie was goddamn awesome. As hell.
Okay. Well, since 10 as high as we go.
100!
Who is your favorite character?
John.
John Wang?
John and Roy.
Not Roy O'Bannon?
John and Roy.
Well, which one? Who's your favorite?
Roy.
Roy was? Why Roy?
Actually, no, John. He has the most comedy. I can't decide!
Uno mas?
I can't.
What was your favorite part then? Like, when you think back on this movie, what is the first scene that's going to play in your mind?
I don't know, basically all of them.
I doubt all of it's going to play in your mind.
Yes!
But something will definitely stick.
The boo-boos.
Okay.
No.
Was there a part that you didn't like? Okay.
I just. There's none parts I like or dislike.
Alright.
I just like how.
Moving on then to my score, since Cora can't stop laughing. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd honestly give this a 9. I've seen other Jackie Chan movies, and I just feel like he was toned down a little bit. Like, he was a good fighter, but only when it really mattered. Like, I don't know, they just kept making... I mean, I've seen Jackie Chan's style a lot, and, for example, in Rush Hour, he's just a badass all the time, where he is kicking butt left and right, and he's still using the same fighting style. But here, they made him out to be more like buffoonish, like he was a fool and messing up, and I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that they also made it where he was like kind of hated by his own people. Like, they wanted to get rid of him. Like, that really went nowhere, and I feel like that held the character back some for me. My favorite character would probably be Roy. I think Roy was a much relatable character, and this is one movie where I really like Owen Wilson's character. I think he does good, funny cowboy. I wish we got more movies where he played a funny cowboy, other than the only other one I can think of, which we'll probably be watching in September. For Historical September month, is what I'm thinking. So, but yeah, that was Shanghai Noon. If you have not, definitely consider checking it out. Also, August is going to be ending up here faster than you can imagine. So, if you want a free signed copy of Book 6, or I mean, if you want to be entered to get a free signed copy of Book 6, there's still plenty of time left to get that email into me and get that selfie of you with the book. And that's all you got to do to enter to win. So, I will be ending that this month, and hopefully, if you did not catch my Trump video, which I put out on Monday, I did say I am planning to release Book 6 in September. Are you okay? I am planning to release Book 6 in September. However, my current editor has been going through some medical problems, and he's been in the hospital a bit, so it's been a little bit slow go for him on the editing. We're hoping, I mean, he's kind of been working on it, but I told him not to push himself, and I can find someone else to proofread it if necessary. But he assures me he should have it done by September, and then hopefully by September 23rd, we'll be able to be ready to release the book. The audiobook might take longer, but if you could all, if please put Jim in your prayers and thoughts. If you're into that, you know, or you just want to write a comment, say, get well soon, Jim. Hopefully he watches this video and he'll see those comments. That would be amazing. But that is going to go ahead and wrap up this review. We will be back Friday with our last summer movie before Cora starts going back to school. And then probably the week after we'll have a back to school movie. And then we'll probably be doing Historical September, since we kind of finished up all the pirate movies we got. So, alright, that's going to end this, and we will see you all in the next review.
Bye.